The numbers involved to do this, to do the two big textiles that you see here. The Cape, for example, was about 1,200,000 spiders to produce. And they have to be collected every day. You can't farm them. They need to be collected in the wild and brought back to have their silk extracted, and then they're released later in the day. So they're not kept for very long, and they're not harmed in any way. It's unlike the Chinese silkworm, where you have the caterpillar and the chrysalis, which is then put in an oven and all the rest of it. So it's
Would you be able to have silk lining in it? And everything you see is made from the silk of spiders. There's nothing else in there. Just the honeysuckle, carnations and roses, which are typical of the time of the Islamic tiles. So it was regarded as a creator of the world, because it created the world out of itself. So if you imagine this is, and you'll see written around it is quotations and bits.
It stops. It's a very slow process. So theoretically, if I were to wear this, and somebody were to pour a bucket of...
For me, the magic is actually imagining the cobweb, the spider's web, which you've seen. Everyone knows the spider's web, whether it's out in a field or in your house or wherever, everyone knows it. But it's something which is ephemeral, it's something which is fleeting, it's not permanent. It disappears in the wind or you clean it away. It's a very fragile thing. So for me, the magic is to have actually transformed that, sort of alchemy, to transform that from being something which you don't imagine lasts for more than a day or something, into something that's permanent. And
in Madagascar, this one here, which you can see in the middle, which is life size, that's to scale. And it was really the last time anyone attempted this. And it produced these hangings, the benches, and trying to make this actually work. So that was the embroidery and that sort of thing. There's great care has to be taken with this. It's not
the idea of creating a sort of paradise in the imagery it's a bit of a mix, an eclectic mix of ideas. So at the top of the cloak, at the cape, you'll see a lot of spiders cascading down. And the idea is two things, I suppose, was the idea of the spider as the creator, because in a lot of ancient cultures, the spider was regarded as a creator because it creates a world out of itself in creating its web. So it lives on the web, and their whole life is the web.
هذا المعرض هو فعلا فريد من نوعه، فهذه المنسوجات المعروضة تعرض لأول مرة في الشرق الأوسط، وقد استغرق البحث في هذا المشروع أكثر من 20 سنة، فقد تم اكتشاف حرير العنكبوت الذهبي في القرن ال19، ولكن بسبب صعوبة إنتاجه واستخراجه وكانت تكلفته عالية توقف هذا المشروع والاختراع. وما يميز هذا المعرض أن المنسوجات المعروضة في المعرض هي الوحيدة في العالم المصنوعة من حرير العنكبوت الذهبي، وهي معروضة هنا في متحف الفن الإسلامي. وكما ترون خلفي هو المعطف، ولون المعطف الذهبي هو لون الخيوط الذهبية طبيعيا من غير أي صباغة، فهي تخرج من العنكبوت بهذا اللون الذهبي البراق.